Yo guys, what is going on? Blossom is back and welcome back to another episode of Top Drives and welcome to just another day in clubs. I've done a lot of guides on how to make cash and everything, but I feel like what I've never done was just to show you what I do on a daily basis to make cash. So, yeah, I wake up, I log into Top Drives, and the first thing I go to is clubs. Usually this is the screen that I'm greeted with in the morning. This is very Blossom, right? As in like, it's an MVP performance, but it's always a defeat because I'm full throttle and we always lose. But we claim our rewards. So first things first, we're in clubs. It's a good day today, so I decided to make the video. And the first thing I usually do when it comes to clubs is I kind of need to, acclimate to what are what's the soup of the day, basically. What are the track sets of the day? So here's my Discord server, and as you can see, today we are dealing with ×5 German, 3× Porsche, 5× rear-wheel drive, and the one that I skip all the time, 5× common, 2× Japanese cars, the worst one there. Today's track sets would be Desert Sands, which is basically just all off-road. Dragon City, which is always an easy one to, familiarize myself with, because it's always just 2 medium ground clearance, 2 drags, and then 1 twisty car. And then last one is going to be Rolex Taken Rex, which is a pretty good one as well because it has 2 off-road track sets, 2 rain track sets, and you're allowed to use 1 slick tire car. So, you jump into clubs. I just want to say this is going to be a very heavily edited video. The first thing we need to identify is which event is dying the fastest. This one's dying the fastest. In fact, I think this one is dying so soon I can't even make a competent hand. So I'm just going to go and put in the first 5 goddamn cars I see that is 54 and get in. If I have more time to create a decent hand, then I will create a decent hand. Obviously, I didn't even see what the track sets were. Didn't have time for that. This event is going to die soon. Let's see if we can adapt and overcome and see if we can actually still win from this. Honestly, I think we can. I see 3 win conditions, but the 2 losses are going to be pretty big because they're performance tires on the dirt. We'll see. I feel like it will be close. Okay. You know why? Because the mixed track sets is not half dirt. Because sometimes when it's mixed, it's half dirt, half gravel. This one is just, I think, just half asphalt, half dirt. So we came through in the end. And yeah, I'm sticking with the same exact hand, and I think I'm able to get out of this 2-0, which should honestly be enough for whatchamacallit. What is it? It should be enough for bronze and silver, like bronze races and silver finishing, which is actually a little bit more than the lowest amount that you can get. Let's check it out. Is it good? Yeah, there you go, 3,800. So just like that, we have 4K cash. So pay attention to the cash amount. I think you can see it. I don't think my big camera is blocking it. Yeah, as you can see, I'm at 800K and 39. Obviously, I spent everything recently to celebrate 10K. So then we move on to the next dying event. It's common Japanese. Yay, the one that I hate the most. I don't even know what the track sets are. We're just gonna get straight into it because does it look like I have time? No, I don't. Okay, boom. Once again, another 300 points. This is good though. Oh, this Desert Sands. I'm so screwed. Everything I have here is performance tire. However, oh wait, yeah, this is performance tires now. See, I used to think that the Nissan Prince was slick. It's not slick anymore, so yeah, if it was slick, we would have won that, but it really doesn't matter. Yeah, I know I just released Blossom Choice. I should be knowing what the off-road meta is for commons. Do I care? Not really. The event has ended. That's even more quick money, and I think that should be about 3K, so let me just refresh that. Sometimes you gotta come in and out and refresh. Okay, it's not showing up. Sometimes it just doesn't show up at all, and sometimes you don't even get the, oh, there it is. All right, sometimes you don't even get the cash. Sometimes you get the cash at the end of the season, like, Hutch, like Top Drives or clubs kind of realize, oh wait, we forgot to give this guy his money, so we're gonna give it to you at the end of the season. But yeah, so just like that, I've only been recording for about 4 minutes, and we've made 3,800 plus 2,000, like almost 6K, which is nice. So yeah, we rinse and repeat, right? Now we just look for the next event that is about to die. And right here we have the Porsche event. This time it's 2,000 away, but this one is scary because the moment I join this, I know I'm gonna flip it. And then when it flips, yeah, I know this player as well. His hands are usually kind of garbage. So it's like, I know he's 26-1, but we gotta remember, almost everyone in Full Throttle is garbage, so I don't think that's the best event to join, mainly because the moment a couple of strong hands join, that's gonna flip. And see, this is things that you need to recognize when you play clubs. Okay, I know it's close to dying now, but it ain't gonna die, because the moment you get some strong hands able to beat that one guy, it's gonna flip, and you're gonna get a 10k countdown. And obviously no other legacy members can join because this event is blocked off. So that's kind of like the worst event to join. This one's pretty cool, it's new, but then again, so we don't have a lot of good options, do we? I think the next best thing is this one, but the RQ limit is 100, and I hate dealing with that kind of peasant RQ. Oh god, that sounds so mean to say, but it's true. I don't like dealing with low RQ. It's boring. So we'll do rear wheel drive, desert sands. Obviously now we have a little bit more time to acclimate and really plan. So what I do, random hand. Okay, I have no saved hands. So what I usually do at the start of the day is I save hands so I can make an efficient process basically. So rear wheel drive, it's desert sands. So I'm gonna go off road in all surface tires only. I'm gonna go aerial nomad, Lancia 037. It's just so weird that I only have one max now. Actually, it's not that weird because I had one max for like the longest time, and then these two came in quick succession. I think they're only like, what is this, 89 days, and this one came like a week later, so it should be 82, 123. Okay, not that far behind. This one is very old though. This one is 755. So those are the three cars, and then you have all of these that are just like, you know, I'm not using them anymore, which is really sad. Oh, when did I get a second Alfetta? I don't remember getting a second Alfetta. Well, this one I'm definitely gonna have the speed max because this is like the off-road meta now. Obviously I can't use it though because it has to go through the 4 hours, so by the time that thing is done, like, I'm not gonna be using it anymore. Okay, 60 RQ to work with. I'm gonna end off with a barf, I think. Yeah, let's just go with that, and yeah, we'll just get straight into it. So yeah, this is basically clubs. This is gonna be a heavily like edited video. The start won't have a lot of edits because I managed to go through a lot of races in quick succession, which is like the best case scenario to jump from event to event. Think of clubs as like the floor is lava. You don't ever want to stay stagnant in one place for too long. You want to try and jump from event to event to event. Or it could be like whatchamacallit? It's not like Squid Game, because Squid Game is like you have to choose and one of the platforms is bad. This one is kind of like you can choose on any platform. It's just that you want the platform to fall quickly so you can jump to the next platform, if that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't, I don't know. If it makes sense, then let me know if it makes sense. But yeah, right now I think I'm just gonna speed the process, everything up. So what I usually do when I play clubs, I usually play on the phone for the first part because it's just a lot faster to get your races in. But since I'm recording, and usually when I'm streaming or when I'm playing on the monitor by myself and the PC by myself, what I would do is I'll dual screen. So right now I got top drives on one screen and I have like my Disney Plus on the other screen. I'm just gonna go watch like Force Awakens or something. It's been a while since I've seen Force Awakens, but yeah, the one thing I wanted to do was to save hands. So what you want to do now is since that we have a lot of time to kind of just play around, is we want to save hands for an efficient process. So what I usually do is I would do desert sands. I would always go the name first of the event, and then I will do the requirements. So it's desert sands rear wheel drive. That's it. Okay, done. And since we're here, and since I've already know what the other requirements are, we might as well just do the rest. So miscellaneous collections and tags. No, manufacturer. I'm looking for Porsche. I love Porsche in clubs. They're very rare, but they're also very fun. I think one part of the fact that they're very fun is because they're very rare. So Dragon City is one, and they're usually high RQ. So what I like to use is I go with these three Porsches. I go with the 959 and the GT2 RS, and we'll just use another medium ground clearance Porsche. We don't even need to use another medium ground clearance Porsche. It's just a German car. So country German, because the requirements is, you know, times 5 German, 3 times Porsche. So I'll probably just go, where is that Mini? I want to go with the Mini. Yeah, we'll go with this Mini, and then we'll just do that, save, and then once again we'll just go Drag City. Usually you can do it this way if you want. It's just that I'm lazy and I usually just do, you know, the less letters the faster, right? But since we got the time, Drag City Porsche. Okay, and we saved that as well. What other ones? There is rear wheel drive. There's rear wheel drive, roadless taken. That's another one that we can do, just to save us some time, so might as well do that. So rear wheel drive, and then we go into tires, and then we go into off-road. So these are things that I kind of do when I play clubs. You know, this helps with the, you know, efficient process of kind of just everything, which is nice. I'm gonna go rally spec just in case, you know, some of these ones have lower RQ, so I'll get rid of all of that. And then we can use one slick tire car, so I'm gonna put in the 905B. And then the rest of it is just, well, actually I'm better off using the Yesco because there is a lot of drag situations. Also, people, I have a freaking like butt ton of max legends now because of the tokens, and it really goes to show how many crappy legendaries I had with upgrades in the past that went down to epic because, you know, I got to max out my Yesco Absolute. 332, obviously the only way to go. I know some people like to go 233, but I really want to focus on the main strengths of this car, and so I went 332. I think I'm also gonna, what else? I can only run one slick tire for roadless taken because there is one track set with two wet, so I don't want to run, we'll run ACI, we'll run Hollywood, and we'll go 34, we'll go low. Once again, I'm just saving hands for the future. I'm gonna put in the Manta, so I'm gonna go save hand. We're gonna call this roadless taken, rear wheel drive. So this is kind of what I do, and then I kind of have all these like save presets. So that kind of just makes me available to join a dying event with a strong hand, and that will increase my win chances a little bit more. So like for this one example, how did I not see this? Oh wait, this was the one where I said it was gonna flip. I'm gonna look like an idiot if this doesn't flip. If this doesn't flip, it also means that nobody in full throttle could join with a hand that would beat his hand, which is sad because his hands aren't very good. I mean, okay, they're good, but like they're not like, oh, max legendaries, big prize cars, kind of good. Like that's the problem, right? If I joined it, it would have flipped 100%. So this was kind of like this was a lose-lose situation for me because like if I joined it, then unless I joined it and then I just kept losing, that could have been another way. I don't think it was worth it. This one is only 3.2k away. But anyway, like I said, we kind of have all these saved hands now. So, you know, if there is a roadless taken rear wheel drive that I want to join, or a Dragon City Porsche that I want to join really quickly, then, you know, I'll have the hands on the ready, basically. We did save a hand for this, right? Yeah, we did. So I just click that and we click go. So it's very nice, it's very simple. Anyway, I'm gonna do 5 quick races over here. Probably gonna speed up the footage, and then I'm just gonna go watch Force Awakens, right? I think I'll go watch Force Awakens. I'll watch Force Awakens until this event ends, and then I'll come back, and then we'll join another event. And this is basically what clubs is, dude. This is literally just clubs. It's just rinse and repeat. As long as you know the system, as long as you can make it as efficient as possible, you'll be fine. So I'm gonna speed this up now. Okay, I'm back. I waited so long that I went down to get myself a burrito. So I have a burrito with me now. And as you can see, that's 7k. I don't even know how much cash I started off with. I know we've definitely made more than 10k, but I don't. Okay, so first of all, it was left on that winning screen for quite a while. So in order to, I just refreshed it just in case. It looks like the event closest to dying is this one. So yeah, once again, 1006. Usually I can get in like 5 races if it's over 1,000 points. And the good news on this one is that it's racing against bots. So it's gonna be really easy, it's gonna be really fast. So also I'm taking applications if you want to name my legendary Peugeot, the T16, because yeah, it would just give me like the most French name that you know, and that will probably win. I think the one Ixu gave a name. Ixu gave a name that was really fitting. But as always, I'm gonna speed up the video, do 5 races, wait till we get the results, rinse and repeat. I'm just gonna show you the rinse and repeat process. This is what clubs is all about. Like it or not, you want to get the money? This is what it's about, man. So here's another top tip for you. This is why I don't enjoy bot racing. You can get like 5 races, 6 races, 7 races, but because everyone is like just like going at it, it's really hard to get anything over like gold performance. And over here, as you can see, I did like 6 races and I got silver. Like, it's not good money. Like, it's not good stocks. Ooh, this one's good stocks though. Damn it. Come on. I just need a, what do we do? I can't speak right now. 14. Please. Yes, quick money, baby. But yeah, that's why I don't like racing against bots. It's kind of like, if you really want to get results from it, you need to spend a lot of time. Like, there are 2 ways to earn money in clubs. Is either you have really good cars, or you just have a lot of perseverance. Obviously, it would be good to have both, but I know that there's certain club players. I think the game crashed. Yes, it did. I know that there's certain players in clubs. All they do is just do 30 races clubs, 30 races clubs. Sometimes if you have 2 people wanting to do 30 races in bot racing in clubs, then it's not even 30 races. It's like 50 or 60, sometimes even 70. It's crazy, honestly. To me, it's just not worth the time. Like, obviously time is money, and like, I'm already spending a lot of time in clubs. Bot racing I don't like to do, but if it was the best option, if it was an event that was dying, you know, a quick 5k, then yeah, sure. But if I had to choose, I would not choose to bot race, because it's boring. You play cars that you don't like, because obviously bot racing is about not using cars that you like, because if you want to use the cars that you like, because they're going to be good in other actual events. So yeah, anyway, that was quick money as well. So we take those any day of the week. All right, Desert Sands, that one's dying pretty soon. This one's dying pretty soon too, but that's a lower RQ. Ooh, this one's dying very, very fast. Okay, so Porsche, German, and I believe this is Desert Sands. I don't think I have a saved Desert Hands one, so I'm gonna have to move through this pretty quickly. No, off-road and all surface. I need you, sure, frick it, no time. 65 RQ, let's go with you. There's not enough. All right, BMW, go, just speed. I am speed. Even though that wasn't very fast. That's why, like, in moments like this, it's better to play on the phone. It's a lot faster to go through, like, all the different, like, requirements. It's a lot faster to go through all the filters as well. And just get a hand, like, way quicker. But we take those, and I'm gonna save this hand too. There really isn't a point to save hands. The clubs are going to change in Rex in about, like, an hour. But, yeah, for the purpose of the video, we'll do it. So, it's, Desert Sands. Oh, what's going on here? Desert Sands Porsche. There you go. Spelled it wrong. There you go. Porsche. Okay. And we'll just keep going. Keep going. I don't even know how much cash I started with at the start of this video. But yeah, as you can see, this video, obviously, I'm going to cut out the parts where we had to wait. So the video might be under 20 minutes. And you can see me make about 20k in 20 minutes, which is nice. But realistically, with the wait times, this was more like a 1-hour process, honestly. I mean, it could have been less than an hour if I didn't, you know, go out and buy a burrito. But yeah, it's usually a lot longer than this. I just cut out the waiting times. These hands are also really easy, so I'm not really putting them anywhere. I'm kind of just putting them anywhere. I mean, I'm not really putting them in specific places. I'm kind of just putting them everywhere. Skip race. At this point, I'm thinking maybe I can get 5 races in. I don't know. I think I can get 5 races in. Like, this is actually kind of massive. Also, one like skill I would say to pick up for clubs is to identify a weak hand really quickly. Obviously, it's not always the case where the first hand that you're dealt as an opponent is going to be the weakest hand. Sometimes it's like a good player coming up the ranks. So one good thing to do is just identify really bad hands really quickly. So usually if I know it's Desert Sands and I see like this guy's running performance tires on 2 track sets, I know straight off the bat, without looking at the 3 other cars, that this is going to be a hand that I can exploit pretty easily. So even though I'm going to be losing to maybe the off-road cadet and he hasn't upgraded his Dakar, it's these other races where I make up a lot of points in. So that's another thing, you know, this is a skill that you pick up on the way when you play clubs a lot. It's just to identify the weakest hand really quickly. Like, this one's pretty weak. These are all relatively strong. Yeah, we're gonna run the same guy. Honestly, like, once again, you know, like, obviously it helps if you play the game a lot and you know like what cars just based off the picture. Like sometimes I can see a car and I know without even looking at the stats, oh yeah, that's this car with slick tires. I'm pretty sure that isn't too hard to really acclimate yourself to though and get used to. So usually if I know that the track set is like Storm Chaser and everything is wet and I see one like standard tire or one slick tire car, I know immediately that is the hand that I'm going to exploit. So yeah, this is where it gets a little bit harder. So what would be the weakest hand over here? I would say this guy, because he has a standard tire and he has a 1-star Opel Corsa. So that's going to be a win condition, that's going to be a draw condition, this is going to be a draw, this is going to be a win, and that's going to be I think that's definitely gonna be a win. So yeah, our hands are actually almost really similar. I mean, this guy, I respect this guy for not even bothering to 1-star the Porsche. Me too, I'm a max or nothing kind of guy. Yeah, I don't think I can snipe MVP, but we definitely got a quick 7k out of this. So this event's gonna end very soon. It's time to plan what the next event is going to be. This one would have been a nice one to join, but it's blocked off. This one would have been a good one to join too, but that's blocked off. So I think the easiest one, this is definitely easy because there's bot racing, but you know how I feel about bot racing. I don't really want to do that. Oh, we still got MVP. Yeah, sometimes that happens where you're not actually first, but you get MVP anyway. Oh, but that's commons. I think the best option is indeed the bot race. You don't get a lot of money from bot race, but it's whatever. 36. I think this was Desert Sands. I didn't even look, honestly. We'll go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 45. Okay, that works out if it's Desert Sands. It's not. It's Rolex taken. My bad. It doesn't really matter. It's bot racing. It's bot racing. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it. You know, about 20 minutes of clubs. You know, you gotta rinse and repeat the process. It's really all about efficiency. As long as you know how the game is played and you're bothered to put in the time, it shouldn't be too bad. Because like just like that, I think we made like what, maybe 20-30k in about, well, I know the video is gonna be about 20 minutes long, but the entire weight process was more like 50 minutes. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it. That's quick money. That's how I make money. That's like the most obvious way. Doesn't need any notes, doesn't need any studying. That's, you know, basically like you can watch this and just copy it. But anyway, hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna stay safe, wash your hands, and I hope you found this video helpful. Peace. I'm gonna say blossom out. Well, you know, blossom out.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my bonnet.